So what's up, guys? Today we're talking about a Skyrim mod called something I can't pronounce, so we'll just refer to it as a farm. This is what it looks like when it's all done. I'm going to tell you what to plant for money and your first couple potions you're going to need. We'll walk you through how to do it, where it is, all the good stuff that nobody else tells you in any of the other videos, everything that's not intuitive in the mod as you're going through it. Will there be spoilers? Yeah, probably, but if you want to know, watch. This is the main farmhouse right here. Right up here on the steps, it'll be smashed and in ruins when you get here, but there'll be some kind of deed that tells you what's what when you get here. More or less that you need to go to Whiterun and go in, I think it's the Bannered Mare. The first bar that's to the left when you walk in the front gate to Whiterun. Okay, when you go there and buy it, it's around $6,000, maybe a little better than $6,000, maybe a little less. Make $7,000 and go over there and buy it. Then you're going to come up here and there'll be this little sawhorse looking thing right there. After you go there and click begin, then like a bunch of this stuff will appear. It won't look like this because you haven't rebuilt it yet. Just a side note, you're supposed to be able to steal the deed or murk the dude out and take the deed, but that did not work for me. It did not work right. Try it if you want to, but I had to buy it. Then you come to this bench right here, and what you're going to see when you first walk in here is this. You'll start with Farmhouse Workbench. You can either repair the farmhouse yourself or hire the construction workers. It's a question of, are you going to spend the time getting the materials, or are you going to spend the time getting the money? If you already have the money, it's obviously a no-brainer. Okay, you can click in here and see what's required. What's going to take the most time is the firewood. Okay, and I'm going to show you where the quarried stone is. I'm going to show you where the clay is around here. For nails, hinges, iron fittings, and the rest of it, you can just go in here and see that one bar makes two hinges, one bar makes, it's 1-to-1 for iron fittings, 1-to-1 for locks, plus a iridium ingot, and 1-to-10 for nails. Okay, so you can do the math to see what you need before you leave. And obviously, if you want to hire the workers, it tells you how much it costs. And it takes time to do things. Time will pass. Keep that in mind if you've got your followers waiting out here. Okay, so the main house is right here. This is where you're going to chop your firewood. It's best to have your follower do it, because then you can just stand right here and click E while you scroll Instagram or whatever.
That's it.
Instead of re-aiming after every time, and you will see what I mean if you don't listen to me. Okay, over here is where you get the stone. I just clicked E and went AFK for 5 minutes. When I came back, I had enough to do the whole kit and caboodle, and then I had enough to do Harrenhal over here as well. Okay, same thing for the clay. That's right over here. And that's all you need. You can't buy firewood anywhere. You have to cut it. But you can go and buy the iron. And I think you need like 10 steel ingots for something. Anyway, after you repair the farmhouse, you need to come out of this menu by clicking Workbench Control. Then you go to Farm Workbench. Click in here again. And you got the same choices again. It costs less this time, less money, less materials. And once that's done, you can go inside and hire workers and then start making money. But you're never going to make a lot of money with this mod, with the residual income. Max is $400 a day. That's just a side benefit. Your main money is going to be made with your potions over here at those plant things, and inside the greenhouse at those plant things. Residual income's good, it's nice, but it's fun to rebuild the place, whatever. You get the idea. You get the idea how this works. To kick the residual income off, you can either go through this door and go through 2 loading screens, or you can come up here, over here by the smelter, and go through this trap door. See the oven right here, and right here is where your book is. This is where you will collect the money in these 3 safes. I don't know why this collect gold button is there. That's not how you collect gold. This is how you hire the workers. You have to have the thing they're going to work on repaired before you can hire them. Click collect gold, and you have to click start income before the income will start. Why? I don't know. It just is. Over here is the brewery section. You can make these different brews that I guess give you some kind of buff. I've never really messed with it. This is your safe storage over here. This is safe storage. This is your alchemy lab. This is how you exit with 1 loading screen. If you want to pick up all these ingredients quickly, get the Convenient Horses mod. I'll link it in the description. It'll have a space after HTTP. Just take the space out of the link. YouTube don't let me put links yet. Come in the greenhouse, you got the same kind of thing going on here. You got the recipes for the mead right here. You can screenshot it, pause the screen, whatever you want to do. If you want to make the mead, I've never messed with it. These things do keep making honey and bees or whatever. I wouldn't take it all out. I've never done that. I just take half the bees, half the husk, half the honey, and there's more next time when I come back. Let me show you where it is on the map. Here's Dawnstar. You come basically directly south, and here's whatever the name of this place is. We're just going to call it the farm. Why would you name it something you can't pronounce? Doesn't make any sense, but they did. As for what you should plant, there are so many plant spaces over here. You might as well plant a whole row of everything. I planted a row of swamp fungal pods and a row of imp stools. That makes my money potion. Okay, you mix those 2 together, you're going to have a potion to sell some for money. And then blue mountain flower and wheat. That's my healing potion. And that is more than enough to get you rolling. Then you can plant whatever else you want. Alright, you can think about your smithing potions, your protection from fire if you're playing a vampire like I am, whatever else you want to plant. You don't need me to micromanage your planting. And this is the most comprehensive guide on this mod out there. So smash that like button, homie. I could have just figured this stuff out and played the game like all the other millions of people who did so.